going on, guys? I really didn't have an intro for this video, kind of all over the place with exhaust work, replacing the diff, and just getting her prepared for the next drift event. Wanted to make sure everything was all right. Car did fantastic. You'll see more towards the end of the video. All the drifting clips are down there. But for now, hope you enjoy. Little update with new parts here. Got these pipes M80 mufflers that came off, and they were just dumped midway through like you saw with no tailpipes. Just got the drive shaft, new U-joints refreshed and put in. Got the diff out currently. Put in a normal diff, got rid of the welded. And trying out these set of Mac mufflers. I've never had Mac on a Mustang before. It's kind of like Flowmaster to me, but we're gonna see how they sound. I also got a set of Basanis that could go on here, or just tailpipes with the M80s. So we're gonna see what the best bet is here. As you heard, that's a no-go on the Macs. They sound just like Flowmasters to me. Time to try the Basani. Okay, so as you just heard, these Macs are disgusting. And then these Basanis that came off the Black Cobra are destroyed. So we are just going to be taking the tailpipes off and hoping those aren't too bent to run with the Pipes M80s. Because that's the best sound so far. LM2s are still my vote, but I'm not spending $300 on mufflers. M80s sound great. Even with the car being dirty, just seeing exhaust tips in those cutouts make me so much happier. Decided on the M80 mufflers again that were on it with the Basani tailpipes and tips. Sounds the best. And the Basani mufflers were destroyed off of the black car, so didn't even get a chance to run them, unfortunately. But yeah, I really like these. They're kind of a mix of an LM2 and a Borla to me, just a touch quieter, which is nice. But yeah, looking much better with those tips. Diff will be going back in tomorrow, straighten out that ding over there. We'll be on the road again. Got the fluid all dumped in there. All the nuts and bolts went around 3 times. Got the lube locker gasket in there. Everyone seems to say those work good. Plus RTV, so we'll see how it does. Everything's torqued, ready to go back in the car. Just got through modifying these Pipes M80 mufflers and tailpipes. This is the Basani tailpipes that came off the Black Cobra that was wrecked. They were a little bit tweaked, so we had to cut down, modify, change a couple things. But now the car has tailpipes and tips, and it looks fantastic. Gonna give you the first startup right here. day, back out here. Got the tires off the tire shop because I literally had no rubber to even street drive. They were all corded. So got those off. Also wanted to correct myself from yesterday's video. The exhaust was uneven due to user error. I know the jack's there now, but you can see the IRS pipes are even. These tips are absolutely dead straight now. I don't know how, especially coming off of that total Terminator, but somehow those didn't bend. The mufflers took all the hit. But they look great. Next step is to wash this beauty because she has a thick, don't mind, I'm not gonna hurt it, thick layer of dirt. We'll get to that when the sun goes down so we don't just bake water spots into this thing. All right, guys, back out here for her second wash. First one after the event. Basically looks like how I got the car. Everything's covered in dust and dirt from the dirt lot up at Evergreen. You hit one puddle and the car is covered in mud because of the angle kit. There's no spacers on the front for the people that are like, you got to change those wheels. Brother, it's an angle kit. Look it up. Pokes it out. Looks cool. I don't care what you say. But yeah, gets the car covered in shit. So threw on some 17s, some fresh Westlake tires. Gonna try them out. I had better luck with the Ironmans than I did those Kendas. They had more grip. Crazy. And with the new diff, this is the third time in a row this has happened to me on all of my Cobras. For some reason, I put in the correct amount of fluid, but yet after going on the highway, all of my cars have misted the back end with diff fluid. So it just put over, I mean, I put like 1.6 quarts in there. That's what it recommends, so I don't understand what the problem is, but it's third time in a row, so nothing new to me. Just got her jacked up in the front because I got to get all the power steering fluid off that sprayed everywhere when the power steering pump died. So I got to clean that up again. So it's literally like the first wash. Got a foam can in her. Get her all nice and soaped up before we even touch it with a sponge and scratch the paint. Real quick before I started the time lapse. For you true Cobra guys and people with hood scoops, if you don't stuff blankets under the hood and then close it so that way water doesn't make your pulleys all rusty and your belt squeak, then what are you even doing? Because that's a huge pet peeve of mine, having the engine all covered in water after that and dealing with squeaks, surface rust, all the silly stuff. Back to the time lapse. Here we are, back to beautiful red fire. It's been a long time since she's been this clean between being dirty in the garage and the first event out. Right here, the tire must have hit this on full lock, so I'm gonna have to put the fender roller in there and get her back straight. But it only did it once and it didn't cut the tire, so it's pretty weird. Still got to do the engine. I didn't get that wet just because no reason to get water down in the coil pack areas or in the mass airflow sensor, so I'll just do that by hand. She looks great. Happy to see it shined up again. As for other stuff in this video, I'm not really too sure of future mods for it. I'm gonna hit up my tint guy, Nate, see if he wants to do this with the door bars in there. I don't blame him if he doesn't, but it would be nice to get some 15 on the front windows. And I'll do 35 on this windshield with a 5 strip. This tint is gonna bother me for the entire ownership of this car, but there's so much roll cage in here that I'd have to take out the glass. And if I'm doing that, then I wanna do either Saline or the Mach C-pillars, and then I do that. I do the side scoops, and we're just going off the deep end. It's gonna be a drift car, cruising car, so God forbid I do screw it up. then maybe I'll consider it if I ever had to repaint the quarter of the bumper, but let's hope that I don't ever screw it up. This out here for fun. This isn't a competition to me. Maybe one day when I actually make some decent money, sure, I'll make it a competition car and I'll actually enter in and go door to door with some FD guys. But until that time, this car is super clean and it's just fun to drive and cruise around and have some fun on the track. Oh wow, this is like deja vu, isn't it? Back to where we were a few weeks ago, I guess. The gold got old to me, so going back to silver. Get you guys a couple shots here in the process. I'll show you when they're back on the car. Going with the metallic silver this time. The Duplicolor paint gray was just too much money. They wanted like $13 a can. This is already too much at like $9 a can, so. See what we got. See how this color looks. Oh, almost did it again, guys. 1 second. Just like I said in the first video, life's a lot harder when you're stupid. But now we should be ready to spray. Imagine that. See how this color looks. Oh, we need to shake that up better. Yes, again, I did not sand the wheel, so it's going to look a little rough, but it's not the paint. I just need to shake it up better. Not too much color on that first pass. I dig it. That's going to look good. All right, let's get these knocked out. Boom. Back in silver. Looking good. Way better than the gold. Don't ask me why I did it. It's classic for me. I thought I was going to like it again, but I actually hated it. Oh well. Nothing but hours worth of paint. No biggie. Very good. Next step. Morning, guys. Going out to drift Evergreen again today. Got my buddy Chris coming along for his first time ever, so we'll get some footage of him and his Miata. Got the Terminator loaded up. Only thing I've changed, I got rid of the welded diff and put a stock differential back in the car. We're trying out 3 different sets of tires today. Got some Lexanis, Westlakes, Ironmans, different sizes, different wheel sizes as well. So we'll see how she does, see how the tires wear again, see if it needs an alignment adjustment. Other than that, car's been great. Did new power steering pump because I blew that out after the last time I got home, just cranking a little too hard going in the garage. So fresh power steering pump, got some miles under our belt with that. Other than that, everything else seems to be good. at Evergreen, guys. Second time out in the Cobra. Like I said this morning, we got the new stock diff in the car. Still all the full tilt boogie items. So we'll see how she could do. Hopefully we kick some ass in this one. It's another kind of pretty decently hot day out here. Definitely a packed event. Gonna start with L-Track again. I'm on the 265 Lexanis right now, so we'll see how she grips up. Always got the jitters on the first run. Shit run. Back out here with the other Cobra. Just doing an oil change. Got the fresh wicks on there, marked and dated. Fresh Rotella 540 in the beast. These cars love it. I don't care what anyone says. Sure as hell not getting a 520 or a 530 in the summer months. But doing good. Car did great at the event. Tires are still the ones that I got it with. Just for some reason it like touches only over here on this fender. I don't know why, but it is what it is. Not gonna complain about it. These Lexanis absolutely killed it. I used half a set for almost all day of driving. Didn't do the most driving, but still, this car ate tires like nothing when it had the welded diff. So, doing real good. Other than that, oh man, I'm trying to think of anything else, but I'm happy it only needs an oil change. It's a beautiful thing.